like a bird squawking in the background, like, caw, caw. I swear it's not a Birdman song, although it kind of sounds like it could be. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs. It is Eric, and it's Sunday, and that means I'm joined by Mom again.
Hey, welcome.
And our recording day is pretty rainy here today, so kind of doesn't fit, but we are starting a new theme for the month of July. Last month, we checked out I Love the 90s, a bunch of 90s songs. Our first one for this theme is also 90s. I didn't mean to do that, but we're kind of blending the two. But I teased it last week. We're going to be checking out more summer jams. We did a theme of summer jams a couple of years ago. I'm sure you probably remember some of them. And it was more songs that reminded me of summer or that I had summer memories about. This one is going to be different. It's going to be songs that kind of sound like summer. They have beats that sound very tropical, warm, weatherish. So we'll see which ones you enjoy. But tonight we're going to begin in 1999, the song Big Pimpin', Jay-Z featuring UGK. There's a good chance you might have heard this one before, but I guess we'll find out. But this was the third single off his album Volume 3, The Life and Times of Sean Carter, or S. Carter? I think it was S. Carter. But this was probably, I would say, the biggest song off of that album. And up until this point in his career, this is arguably the biggest song he had did, like I said, up until this point. But this one is produced by Timbaland, who we have not heard any of his production in a while. And we actually haven't heard anything from Jay-Z in a few months. But I thought this would be a good place to start. Like I said, kind of blending last month's theme with this one. And again, going to be a lot of tropical sounds. One of Timbaland's most famous beats, I would say. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Before I hit play, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. So let's check it out. Jay-Z featuring UGK, who this is going to be your first time hearing them. We'll talk a little more once we get into the song. But let's go, Big Pimpin'. Yeah.
Pimpin', baby. Big pimpin', spinach. Feel me?
These are kind of like beach songs, I guess. Kind of, sort of. Outside of the lyrics. Maybe not a public beach.
Take them out the hood, keep them looking good, but I don't fucking feed them. First time they fuss, I'm breezing. Talking about what's the reasons. I'm a pimpin' every sense of the word, bitch. Better trust and believe them. In the cut where I keep them. Till I need a nut, till I need to be the Gus dentist. Beep beep, and I'm picking them up. Let them play with the dick in the truck. Many chicks wanna put jigger fist and cup. Divorce them and split his bucks. Just because you got good head, I'ma break bread so you can be living it up. Shit, I pass with nothing, y'all be frontin'. Me give my heart to a woman, not for nothing, never happen. I'll be forever mackin'. Hard cold as assassins. I got no passion, I got no patience, and I hate waiting. Hope get your ass in and let's ride. Check 'em out now.
It's definitely more bouncy too.
Check 'em out now.
You know what it will be, this chorus here, I
We
think.
doing big pimpin', we spending cheese. Check 'em out now. Big pimpin' on BLAD. We doing big pimpin' up in NYC. It's just that jigger man, Pimp C and B-U-M-B. Yo, yo, yo.
Jigga.
Big pimpin', spending cheese. We doing big pimpin' on
Sounds like a bird in the background almost.
Big pimpin' up in NYC. It's just that jigger man, Pimp C and B-U-M-B.
Alright, first verse down, that was Jay-Z. First off, have you heard this before?
No.
I think if you did, like I said, it probably would have been that chorus part, but any early thoughts on this one?
You can definitely hear the steel drum in the back.
Yes.
That's why it's so tropical-ish.
Tropical-ish. And then once you get into the chorus, I just mentioned briefly, there almost sounds like a bird squawking in the background, like, caw, caw. I swear it's not a Birdman song, although it kind of sounds like it could be. But yeah, this was a massive hit for Jay-Z at the time, and he was releasing albums basically every year, every summer, up until, I want to say, his like comeback album in 2005 or 6 or whatever year that was. So this song really kind of fit the timeline of when the album dropped. And yeah, like I said, it was the biggest song off of that album as far as I can recall. The first one off that album of his that we've heard. But now we're going to get into UGK, who I am 99% sure. I have no idea who they are.
No.
They are a two-man duo. They're out of Houston. They're kind of like some of the, not originators of Houston rap, but they kind of like started putting Houston on the map. So a lot of guys later on would look back at UGK as kind of guys that really laid the foundation for hip-hop in that part of the country. But it is Pimp C and Bun B is the names of the guys.
Okay.
And UGK actually stands for Underground Kings. So Pimp C is no longer with us at this point in time. Bun B is still around. But this is going to be Bun B with this next verse, so let's keep going here.
It's the big southern rap impresario, coming straight about the black barrio. Makes a meal about for sorry ho. Now sit back and beat my scenario. Oops, my bad, that's my scenario. No, I can't fuck a scary hoe. Now every time, every place, everywhere we go, hoes stop pointing and say, there he go.
Right.
These motherfuckers know we carry more heat than a little bit. We don't pull it out over little shit. And if you catch a lick when I spit, then it won't be a little hit. Go read a book, you illiterate son of a bitch, and step up your vocab. Don't be surprised if your hoes there out with me and you see it's coming down on your slab. Living ghetto fabulous, so mad you just can't take it. But nigga, if you hate, now then you wait while I get your bitch butt naked. Just break it. You gotta pay like you way wet with 2 pairs of clothes on. Now get your ass to the back as a blast to the track. Timberland, let me spit my pros on. Post it up in the pro zone. That's the track that we breaking these hoes on. Ain't the track that we flows on. But when shit get hot, then the glass start popping like ozone. We keep hoes drunk like Trigger Man. But really don't get no bigger, man. Don't trip, let's slip, getting throwed on the flip, getting blow with the motherfucking Jigger Man. We be big pimpin', spinning cheese. We be
He does the chorus like a little bit different than Jay-Z did it. So they all kind of put their own style into it. All right, that was Bun B. What'd you think of his verse?
I liked it.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So this is kind of, like I said, they were kind of like originators in the Houston area. His style is completely different from Pimp C's, and their mixture is kind of what made it work. Bun B is more lyrical for a southern rapper than you would typically get, especially in later years. And Pimp C is more kind of like of the trap style, which would take over more in years after this. But yeah, I always preferred Bun B over Pimp C. I don't know if that's a controversial take or not. But and then the other thing I wanted to mention is you probably don't know what they're saying, but they're talking about big pimping on BLADs.
Right.
It's supposed to be like BLADEs, blades, so it's like rims. They're pimping on rims is what they're going for
Me
there.
too. I got awesome rims.
Not me. I'm running mine into the ground. All right, so next we've got Pimp C. Let's finish this track off.
Smoking out, pouring up, keeping lean up in my cup. All my car got leather and wood in my hood, we call it buck. Everybody wanna ball, holla brawl at the mall. You be up, watch them fall, nigga, I can't fuck with y'all. If I wasn't rapping, baby, I would still be riding Mercedes, coming down and sipping daily. No record tell why they pay me.
Whitey, that's such a funny
know
word.
about
Whitey!
the boys coming down and candy toys, smoking weed and talking noise.
This part when Bun does the chorus, it's all like big pimpin'. Kind of like, what is it, like Money Mike from Next Friday or whatever it is. Big pimpin'. It almost sounds like a record scratch, but I'm not sure that that's what it is.
No, probably not.
And then this, that's so Timbaland of this era.
Yeah.
All right, that was Big Pimpin' on BLADs. Jay-Z featuring UGK. What did you think of that one?
That's one that I would play in the house and dance around.
I am a little surprised. I never really know with Jay-Z songs just because I know
I don't like him.
you had an opinion of him, going
personally,
in
yeah.
before we ever even listened to really any of his music. So I'm never too sure what you're going to think.
That would be a fun dance around the house. It's because of the language, I wouldn't play it in the car,
Right.
public, but I would dance around.
Yeah,
with
the
it in
radio
house.
edit of that is obviously much different.
See, I
If
would
you
play
hear
that
the
one.
radio edit of that and then you hear this, you're like, what the hell? This is like not even the same
Yeah.
song, basically, because they have to edit out quite a bit. But that's going to be kind of a lot of the theme for this month's songs is it seems like a lot of times when rappers are using beats that sound kind of tropical, it's all about the bitches, basically. So that's going to be a recurring thing for the next 3 weeks coming up. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one like Mom did. We're going to be only jumping ahead a year next Sunday night and checking out a guy that we've only heard once on the channel. Another song that you might be familiar with, possibly, we'll see. And another big producer from this time period. So make sure you guys come on back for that next Sunday night. But until then, have a good night. For Mom, I'm Eric. We'll see you then.